Welcome to Drum LCK. My name is John, and today we're going to take a look at Steve Gadd's new book, GADDIMENTS. Let's go. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, back in the day, Steve Gadd actually performed in a drum corps. Now, drum corps you can think of as pretty much a professional marching band without the woodwinds. Now, these drum lines also typically feature some of the best rudimental drummers in the world. It's a very tough audition process. Now, the reason I bring up his drum corps past is because he has said that this book was primarily influenced by his time in the drum corps. Now, if you already have your copy of the book, turn to page 4. We're going to take a look at exercise 2. And if you don't, I'm going to throw the sheet music up and we'll take a look at it together. This exercise is called Flam Taps and Flam Paradiddles Displaced. That means you're going to need to know how to play Flam Taps and Flam Paradiddles before you're going to be able to attempt this exercise. You're also going to need to understand what note displacement is for this exercise. It just means that instead of starting these Flam Taps and Flam Paradiddles on the downbeat, which is 1, 2, 3, or 4 on any of those quarter notes, we're going to shift them over 1/16th note to the right, which will have our Flam Taps and Paradiddles starting on the E's or U's. So all of your accents throughout the majority of this exercise are going to be on the E's or U's. The book also makes it very clear that you should be using a metronome as you go through the book. Now, it's incredibly important with this exercise specifically because we're dealing with note displacement. You're going to be accenting the E's and U's, which it's going to make it a lot harder for you to feel the downbeat. So it's going to be very important for you to really lock into that metronome and listen closely to it. Now, the tempo marking for this exercise is 80 beats per minute, so you're going to want to set your metronomes to 80. Now, for the purpose of this specific video, I've put an 8th note metronome. So you're going to be counting it like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. In the book, it's written that you're supposed to repeat the entire exercise because he wanted you to play it twice. Instead of putting the repeats in, I'm just going to completely write it out like it's one long sheet of music. That way it's easier to watch the bar go across the screen. Now let's take the exercise together at 80 beats per minute. And remember, if you need to slow it down a little bit, you can do that in your YouTube settings. And there you go, Flam Taps and Flam Paradiddles Displaced. So now that I've had about a month to go through most of this book, I gotta admit, I absolutely love it. It's the best book to come out in a long time. Steve Gadd crushed it. My one warning is, to all of you, it's not easy. This exercise we did today isn't that easy, and it's only page 4. So if you want a book that's gonna push you, make you a better drummer, and make your hands better, this is the one for you. So that's all I have today. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are just so amazing. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and until next time, take care.